Your home of the Ashland Tomcats, WBVB, Coal Grove, Huntington, Ashland, an iHeart radio station, B97. This is the Tomcats pregame show with an inside look at tonight's game on B97.
Well, good evening, everybody, from Dudley Hilton Field here at Log Mountain, carved out in the mountain. It's Pineville, Kentucky. Welcome to Bell County High School as the Ashland Tomcats and the Bell County Bobcats battle for the region championship tonight on a cold and blustery evening here in Pineville. The Tomcats come in with a record of 8-4, winners of 6 in a row and 7 of their last 8. Bell County, meanwhile, is 10-2, and they've won 4 in a row. These two teams got to this regional championship. Bell County defeated Powell County 53-7 in the first round, and last week hammered Fleming County 47-6. The Tomcats rode to the regional championship almost as easy. They beat Montgomery County 49-6 in week 1, and last week at Putnam Stadium, they defeated the Belfry Pirates 48-7. That's how they got here, and the winner will advance to the state semifinals. Next week, it could be here at Bell County, it could be at Ashland, it could be at several places, and we'll go over that as the evening goes on. For these two teams, they're meeting for the 8th time. Ashland has won 4, and Bell County has won 3. The last time they played, we were here on a Saturday afternoon back in October of 2020 on another cold and a wet evening then, or afternoon, I should say, when Ashland came away with a 35-0 win over the Bell County Bobcats and on their way to a state championship in 2020. Bell County's last win came at Ashland, believe it or not, in 2004 when they beat the Cats at the stadium 13-3. And overall, the Tomcats making their third trip here to Bell County. They are 1-1 overall. Chad Tackett in his first year at the helm of the Tomcats, he's 8-4. In his fifth year overall, at 37 wins and 18 losses. Dudley Hilton, the veteran, one of the winningest coaches in the state of Kentucky in his 43rd year, which he is split between not only Bell County, he is in his third reign here at Bell County, but he's also been at Taylor County and Bourbon County and Breathitt County, and in his third trip back to Bell County, he's won 409 games and lost just 129. A lot of tradition between these two schools, a lot of state championships. The Tomcats have won 12. Just their most recent, and back in 2020, Dudley Hilton and the Bobcats have won 2. They won 1 in 4A and clashed in 2008. And in 1991, they succeeded the Tomcats, who won in 90. They won it in 91. Runner-ups, the Tomcats have won 1, have been runner-up one time, as have the Bobcats of Bell County. 15 straight playoff appearances for the Tomcats in their 46th year. 39 of the last 41. They're 52 wins and 40 losses. 10 straight for the Bell County Bobcats in their 35th year. They've won 72 and lost 33. Both these teams, of course, won a couple of games to get to this region championship, and the winner, of course, goes into the state semifinals next week. Last year, the Tomcats lost in the district finals at East Carter 26-16, while Belfry was defeating Bell County here at home in the regional final, handled them pretty easily, 41-20. Well, strength of schedule has always been a plus for the Tomcats, and it's proved again this year. The Tomcats, through their first 12 games, their opponents have won 83 and lost just 57. That's something to say, I'll tell you that. Bell County's opponents have won 56 and lost 79. The Tomcats are ranked 6th in the RPI, and Bell County is ranked number 5. Tomcats are going after their 735th win here tonight, and their 251st on the road in their 123 years of playing football. They rank number 93 in the entire nation in the winningest high school football programs in the entire nation. And we'll come back, and Chad Tackett will talk to us next. We had a nice conversation yesterday afternoon as the Tomcats and the Bobcats get ready to battle for the region championship here at Log Mountain at Pineville, Kentucky at Bell County High School. Back in a moment here on B97.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Free Kids Workshops are back in stores at the Home Depot. On the first Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., bring your little ones to a local Home Depot for a hands-on learning experience that kids love. Find more kid-friendly projects and kids workshop kits at homedepot.com/kids. For 25 years, the Home Depot has been building confident, future doers with its free kids workshops. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. While supplies last, U.S. only.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, owner and user of Mint Mobile. And I am recording this message on my phone. I'm literally on my Mint phone. Why? Because fancy recording studios cost money. And if we spent money on things like that, we couldn't offer you screaming deals. Like if you sign up now for 3 months, you get 3 months free on every one of your plans, even unlimited. Visit mintmobile.com/iHeart. I'm sorry, forgot to mute. Also, apparently we're not paying for sound editors.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more front row seats. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Call 833-7ROCKET today or visit inflationbuster.com to start saving.
For fees covered, rate like date requirements and other terms and conditions, visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7ROCKET, equal housing lender license in all 50 states, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Your friend asked for one of your fries.
Just one, I promise.
So you say, sure, have a fry. But they take at least 7 fries.
Thank you.
Because it's never really just one fry, is it? Deal. There's a deal for every moment on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. Get all your favorite items like the McDouble, small fries, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, and McChicken for just a few bucks. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Hey guys, this is Keenan Thompson. I have a problem with you. Yes, you. None of y'all told me that Auto Trader has millions of new and used cars that I can shop from home. I thought we were friends. I put smiles on your face, but I'm not smiling. No one told me that with Auto Trader, a dealer can deliver cars to my home or that I could shop by price on Auto Trader. No one. Consider this friendship that you just learned we had officially over. Finally, it's easy. Auto Trader.
8 teams left in the state of Kentucky, and by golly, we're one of them.
We are, and I told the kids today, I said, we got, there's 8 teams left, and hopefully if we could take care of business tonight, we can, have 4 teams. We'll be one of 4 teams left and 24 teams across the state in all divisions. So yeah. It's a big accomplishment, and hat tip to our kids.
Boy, what a performance last week, Chad. We talked about it after the game, how far we've come. It wasn't a perfect game, but it's probably the best game we played. We really played great football.
Yeah, we did. And this time of the season, you want to be playing your best football. And, I think it's a testament to the kids and their hard work and the way we practice and, the structure of practice, just to focus on techniques and fundamentals throughout the year and even into the playoffs and the heavy lifting and everything we've been doing in the weight room. It's just everything builds for this moment. And you want to be playing your best and being at your best at this time of year. And I thought our kids did that last week.
And we are at our best right now. We've come so far.
Yeah, I'm just so pleased with our progression and maturity and the team first attitude that a lot of these guys have, and they just want to win. They want to keep playing and want to keep this thing going, and I'm just so proud of them.
This schedule we played, Coach, has just been. We took a lump or two, yeah, but it has really benefited us.
Yeah, I think it's helped us just seeing different type of athletes and teams and styles and. We've played some really well-coached teams, and I think all the teams on our schedule this year were well-coached. And, I think that's a testament to, getting yourself prepared, for playoff runs. And, as we said, the same thing going into district play, getting us ready for district play. And I think, it's kind of the same deal going into playoffs.
Well, tonight we at Bell County, we've been there before, and last time we were there, we had a pretty good afternoon on a Saturday afternoon, but we've gotten beaten down there as well, but this is a good football team. But so are the Tomcats. Yeah,
it's a different year, different teams, and I think our guys, want to make their own mark, as opposed to the team that we took down there 2 years ago. And Bell County's a good team. I think they're probably better than they were 2 years ago, and so it's going to be a difficult matchup for us, but. Our kids are hungry, and like I said, they want to make their mark on this year and, our success that we've had or haven't had. And, it's on them and it's on their shoulders now. And, hopefully they'll go out and perform.
This running game they've got, and I look at it, and they got 2 1,000-yard rushers, one over 2,000. So obviously Dudley and his crew like to run the football at you.
Yeah, it's a run-heavy offense, and they got 2 really good running backs that do extremely well. And, so our task will be to try to slow them down as much as we can, and and then when we get the ball, make sure we put points on the board, and let it play out. But I expect a 4-quarter battle, and hopefully our kids will fight for 48 minutes.
They do give a lot of points. They're kind of like one of those teams that okay, we'll let you score, but we want the ball back.
Yeah, then that those sometimes those scores are a little bit of an indication of blowouts.
Yeah,
there's a couple teams they've blown out, and then they've subbed, and then other teams have kept their starters in. So you look at scores, sometimes they're a little deceiving, but they're good. I think they're good on defense. They got a really good linebacking crew. I think all 4 of their linebackers are really good. They got 2 defensive ends that are pretty good, and their back end's just like Belfry's back end. They're athletic and lean and can run a little bit.
You look at Bell County and Dudley Hilton. He's been around 40-plus years, so he's not going to surprise you with anything tomorrow night.
No, neither will we surprise him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's seen everything, coming and going, and there's nothing we'll do that will surprise him. And so he's been in these games before and been in these moments, and we've been in a few. I've been in a part of a few, not near as many as he has, and so it'll be a good battle, good test.
What disturbed you most about as you look at Bell County? What bothers you the most?
Just their physical running game. I think they run the ball off tackle really well, and I think their kids run hard and play hard, and they play for Bell County, and I think that's important. Just like our kids, I think the kids on our roster now play for Ashland, and they play for that name across their chest, and you take great pride in your program and your school. Your kids play harder.
All right, a long trip down, does that affect us at all?
I think it could, but I also think that we've had the trip to Hazard and West Jessamine to kind of prepare us for this moment. Hopefully those long bus rides will pay off. Tomorrow night or tonight as we go through the travel to Bell County. But I think taking some, not that you want to, but I think taking a couple of long bus rides, kind of prepare you for these moments, and it goes back to our schedule preparing us for playoffs.
All right, let's talk about our football team. What do we got to do to win this game?
I think obviously, I think probably control the ball a little bit, keep the ball away from them.
Okay.
But also, I think our defense needs to be able to get off the field on 3rd down, and get the ball back to our offense. And we need to maximize our possessions. And defensively, we just got to run to the ball and try to not give up the big play.
Weather looks to be okay. Not going to be wet. Going to be cold, but and there will be some turnovers, and hopefully we can keep ours to a minimum.
Yeah, we'll be excited to get on a dry surface. We've we kind of practiced in the mud on Monday. Tuesday we went in the gym, and Wednesday and Thursday we got outside. But it's been sloppy all week, so our kids kind of slid around a little bit. So I'm sure they're going to be happy to be on a faster track tomorrow night. And I think hopefully that will pay off for us a little bit.
There is a chance, an upset here and an upset there, that we could be hosting the semifinal game next Friday night if things fall into place. But and that's a goal, I guess. And obviously another goal is playing on Thanksgiving. What a thrill that is.
Yeah, and it's I think it's important. It's important to our program and to our kids. And hopefully we'll get the opportunity to do that. We got a lot of people in our program right now that haven't had a chance to do that. We got a couple coaches on our staff that haven't had a chance to do that. Coach Dowdy being one of them. He's coached here for 20 plus years, and he's never been able to practice on Thanksgiving. The year we did it 2 years ago, he wasn't on staff. So, I'd like to see him get that opportunity, and but more so than not, I want to see our kids get the opportunity, and just kind of make it a family event. And hopefully we'll have, if we get to that point, we can do some special things.
Oh yeah. Okay. How about injury-wise? How are we doing?
I think we're, like I said last week, we're as healthy as we can be this time of the year, and we kind of lightened the load a little bit on Monday, in practice, and then Tuesday we're in a gym, so you couldn't do a whole lot, but we kind of got a little physical. But then Wednesday, we came out Wednesday and got after each other pretty well. So, we got to keep that mantra up of being physical and tough, and, we've got to do that through practice, and I thought we had a couple good physical practices this week.
Physicality has won us a lot of football games this year.
Yeah, that's, I'll be honest, that's what I want us to be known for. I want us to be known for as a physical and tough football team.
And I know couple of times. First time I heard it was 2 years ago. It's a contact sport, but football is a violent sport. You got to be violent.
Yeah, you got to be violent. You got to be tough. You got to play through, nicks and bumps and bruises. And I want our kids to be tough.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's necessarily it's always been that way. Here since I've been here, I just want us to be tough, and I want us to be tough mentally as well as physically.
All right. Well, good luck. See you after the game.
All right. Thanks, Dickie. Appreciate it.
Coach Chad Tack of the Tomcats back in a moment on B97.
Festivals, football, flannels. Some say fall is their favorite time of year. And this fall, there are now updated COVID-19 booster shots designed to help protect against COVID-19 variants. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster shot appointment as soon as you're eligible. And don't forget to enjoy the foliage. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Free Kids Workshops are back in stores at the Home Depot. On the first Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., bring your little ones to a local Home Depot for a hands-on learning experience that kids love. Find more kid-friendly projects and Kids Workshop kits at homedepot.com/kids. For 25 years, the Home Depot has been building confident, future doers with its free Kids Workshops. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. While supplies last, U.S. only.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more front row seats. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Call 833-7ROCKET today or visit inflationbuster.com to start saving.
For fees covered, rate, like date requirements, and other terms and conditions, visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7ROCKET. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, owner and user of Mint Mobile. And I am recording this message on my phone. I'm literally on my Mint phone. Why? Because fancy recording studios cost money. And if we spent money on things like that, we couldn't offer you screaming deals. Like if you sign up now for 3 months, you get 3 months free on every one of your plans, even unlimited. Visit mintmobile.com/iHeart. I'm sorry, forgot to mute. Also, apparently we're not paying for sound editors.
Tomorrow, I think I'll treat myself to McDonald's breakfast. And if I go to bed early, it's kind of like morning comes a lot faster deal.
There's a deal for every moment on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. Order ahead on the McDonald's app and get all your favorite breakfast items like sausage McGriddles, sausage McMuffin, and hash browns for just a few bucks. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
To Dudley Hilton Field here in Pineville, Kentucky at Bell County High School. Cut out at Log Mountain. It's Ashland at 8-4 and Bell County at 10-2 in the region championship here tonight, and a berth in the state semifinals next week. And speaking of that, let's go over the bracket and look what it see what it looks like right now. Of course, Ashland here on the road at Bell County. Bell County is the 5th-ranked RPI team, and Ashland is ranked 6th of the 8 teams that are left. And also in the bracket, we have 3 other quarterfinal matchups, or region championships, if you will. And Louisville tonight at Christian Academy, they are hosting Paducah Tillman. Christian Academy, the number 1 RPI team, they're 12-0. Paducah Tillman is at 6-6. The 2 other quarterfinals at Bardstown, they too are undefeated at 12-0. They are hosting Union County tonight, and they are the 3rd-ranked RPI team. And then down in Maysville tonight, it's Mason County, the 4th-ranked RPI team, and yet another undefeated team at 12-0. They are hosting Greenup, who is the 7th-ranked RPI team with a record of 8-4. That's the way it is here at in this quarterfinal region championships, if you will. Some things can happen tonight for the Tomcats to be able to host the state semifinals. First of all, we got to win. That's the first step. Number 1 is the Tomcats have got to beat Bell County here tonight. Step 2 would be for Greenup County to beat Mason County. And step 3 would be for Paducah Tillman to beat Christian Academy. If all that falls into place, and the Tomcats will host the state semifinal game next week. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to have the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you sleep by the dawn's early were so gallantly stood. And the rocket break alive, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Beautifully done here at Dudley Hilton Field at Bell County High School here in Pineville. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem. So that's the way things have got to fall into place. Some other things obviously could happen. If Ashland wins tonight, they will be their RPI obviously will move up because Bell County would be then eliminated. If Mason County and Greenup County, that's kind of a toss-up game. Mason beat Greenup earlier, but Greenup's playing very good football right now. Bardstown with Union County tonight. Bardstown's got a lot of speed. Union County more of a power football team. And then in Louisville tonight with Christian Academy and Paducah Tillman. Paducah Tillman known for their great athletes. And they play a very, very difficult schedule, as difficult as probably Ashland plays all year long. Christian Academy at 12-0, even though they are the number one RPI. Their schedule has not been that tough. We'll also keep you abreast of the Class Single A Region Championship playing over at Raceland this evening, as the Raceland Rams are hosting the Hazard Bulldogs. Raceland is the number 2 RPI in Class Single A with a record of 11-1. They are hosting Hazard, who is the 3rd-ranked RPI team. We had a chance to see Hazard earlier this year. Hazard has a record of 8-4. They're a good football team, but I think Raceland will come out on top and win the region tonight and move on into the state semifinals. And if that happens, Raceland will host a state semifinal game next Friday night over Thanksgiving weekend. Look for Pikeville to beat Paintsville tonight. Pikeville slaughtered them earlier in the year. The other part of the bracket has Louisville Holy Cross hosting Crittenden County and Kentucky Country Day hosting Newport Central Catholic. So look for Raceland. If they win tonight, they will be hosting a game next Friday night over the Thanksgiving weekend. So that's the way things are going to play out. All right, let's take a look at these football teams. And before we do, got to say a few hellos already, as my phone's already started to ring. Mary Lee is listening at home. Yvonne is listening at home. She's got a little bit touch of the flu, so we hope she gets better. And got to say hello to all my family back home, Jamie and Whitney and Jillian and Maddox and Mia and Quinn and Wyatt. They're all listening at home tonight. And glad to have you all along. Dad made it here, and Granddad made it here, and hopefully Granddad will get home okay. It was a nice drive. It's about a 4-hour drive, and it's not a bad drive. Considering, all 4-lane all the way, basically. After you get 64 and 75, you come in on 25 East, which is a 4-lane highway. And so it's not a bad drive. It's just rather lengthy. And that's the way it is. We were here 2 years ago on a Saturday afternoon, and it was damp and it was wet. And the Tomcats came out with a big win, 35-0 on their way to the state championship. And hopefully that'll happen again tonight. Let's hope so. Anyway, it is a beautiful night for football, even though it's cold. And I'm in a press box that their athletic director, before when I called earlier this week to get everything set up and so forth and so on, he said, now we have a nice heated press box. That's great. So I dressed warmly, nevertheless, but little did I know that the booth next to me, they take their windows out. I kept my windows in. So there is quite a brisk breeze coming through this press box. So they took the windows out, so the heat doesn't really have a whole heck of a lot to do with it, to be quite honest with you. Well, we'll have the meeting of the captains here. Bell County is coming out their way. Tomcat captains also are coming out. Our officials tonight are from Hazard. They are the referee, Greg Hall. The umpire is Jack Barker. The linesman, William Fugit. The line judge is Corey Allen. The back judge is Jeremy Paul Wright. The side judge, J.J. Wright. And the field judge, we have a woman. Christy Combs is the field judge tonight. I vaguely remember when we were at Hazard several weeks ago, a few of those names. And maybe we've had a couple of them before earlier this year when we went down to Hazard and stubbed our foot as we lost it 14-7. Well, the Bell County coach Dudley Hilton is out with his 4 captains. The Tomcats have stopped, and I guess they're going to make their way out here shortly and get the flip of the coin, and we'll find out who's going to get the football and who's going to defer and on their way to a region championship. And anyway, that's, well, let's see, who else? I got some more people that are ringing my phone up here. I gotta figure out who they are, so just bear with me. Chuck Rist, our Tomcat public address announcer at Putnam Stadium and at the Anderson Gym for God knows how many years, listening tonight. Thank you, Chuck. He's alongside with Mel Smith. And we need to remind you to keep Mel in your prayers. He's battling an illness right now, so keep Mel Smith in your prayers, if you will. Bobby Jack Faulkner, he's listening as well tonight. Benji Atkins tells me that CJ, who's been in the hospital the last few days, did not make the trip down. I don't really blame you, CJ. He's here listening back home tonight. Good to have you along, CJ. And you get better, my friend. Hopefully we'll get a home game next Friday night. And as always, Doc Stottlemyre is keeping me abreast of all the scores. I've forgotten to mention Ironton is playing Harvest Prep tonight in the Region Championship, Region 19 Championship. Ironton out to an early 7-0 lead over the...
Mornings were made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis or RA. Xeljanz tofacitinib is a pill for adults with moderate to severe RA when tumor necrosis factor blockers did not work well or could not be tolerated. Xeljanz can help relieve joint pain, swelling, and help stop further joint damage. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections. Don't start if you have one. Before and during treatment, your doctor should check for infections like TB and do blood tests. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, cancers including lymphoma and lung, blood clots, serious heart-related events, tears in the stomach or intestines, and allergic reactions have happened. People 50 and older with heart disease risk factors have an increased risk of death. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B or C, have flu-like symptoms, are prone to infections, or have ever had a heart attack, stroke, clot, or other heart problems, or swelling of lips, tongue, throat, or hives. Ask your doctor about prescription Xeljanz. Visit Xeljanz.com or call 1-844-XELJANZ.
At the Home Depot, we have Black Friday savings all through November. And with that comes a joyful holiday bustle that we just love to hear. Although we also love the sound that comes after the holidays, when people put their new tools to use. In fact, we love it so much, when you buy select Milwaukee M18 kits, you'll get an extra tool for free. So after you're done filling the air with holiday magic, you can fill it with the sounds of doing. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
At T-Mobile, we believe people deserve more without paying more. That's why the new iPhone 14 with its amazing camera is on us, and Apple TV Plus is included.
It's like expecting one caroler. Deck the hall with and getting a choir.
Switch and get iPhone 14 on us with eligible trade-in on our Max plan.
With 24 monthly bill credits plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance and required finance agreement is due. Apple TV Plus on us up to $4.99 value. See T-Mobile.com for details.
Our signals coming out of Log Mountain is not real good, and hopefully we can stay on the air the rest of the way out. I don't know where I was in the pregame, but I can say hello to everybody that's listening. Pugs and Dick Dowdy, Chuck Riss, Mel Smith, Bobby Jack Faulkner, C.J. Atkins, and, of course, I got the score, Ironton leading Columbus Harvest Press 7-0 early in that contest, so that's the way it is. All right, Bell County lost the flip of the coin. The Tomcats won. They have deferred to the second half, and Bell County will get the first half kickoff as we get started The Tomcats in all white tonight with maroon trim and numerals. Bell County is in blue jerseys with black pants, even though their colors are blue and white. I don't get that, but whatever. And they're trimmed. Their blue jerseys are trimmed in white with white headgears. Bell County will be moving left to right on your dial, so we'll just see this very high, potent offense as they average nearly 40 points a game, and they rush for over 300 yards per contest as well. They don't throw the football a lot. They like to run it, and they've got two 1,000-yard rushers. Thomas, leading rusher in the state with 2,188 yards, and Woolham with 1,062. And those two young men are back in double safety, standing at the 10, and Brandon Houston will tee it up down to my right and ready to go. For the region championship and a berth in the state semifinals, Mr. Houston's got the go-ahead, approaches the football, and it will be a squib kick down the middle of the field and fallen on by Bell County at about the 34-yard line. An up man got it for the Bobcats of Bell County, and Bell County's got pretty good field position. They'll start 1st and 10. That was George Bauer who fell on the football. 1st and 10, Bell County will start. They'll spot it at the 34, 35. They have no idea. Officials don't have a clue. And they're going to put it back at the 34. All right, Bell County. Burnett is the quarterback. Willem, Thomas, and Raby are in the backfield. The tight end is Saylor, and the wideout is Pace. And they come with a power I formation, almost the wishbone look. As Burnett goes up under center, he'll give it off the right side, and carrying the football across the 35 is Woolham. He brings it up near the 37, 38-yard line, a gain of about 4. We'll call it 2nd down and 6 for the Bell County Bobcats at their own 33-yard line. Play just underway here at Dudley Hilton Field. Football in the middle of the field, and we, of course, playing on turf here this evening. They are in the wishbone now as Burnett goes up under center. Raby, the fullback, and the last man through Thomas off the left side. He gets pounded, falls forward for a couple of yards up near the 39, maybe the 40-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Bell County Bobcats. Coach Tackett said in his pregame he wanted to keep the Tomcat defense off the field, and they mark it up to the 41, so it's 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 for Bell County now at their own 41-yard line. Wishbone attack. Burnett goes up under center. He'll take the snap, pitch it back to Thomas on the short side, and there he is, Sawyer Edens. He's all over him in the backfield, back at the 38-yard line. Great job by Sawyer Edens blowing the gap. He came through there, and there was no hope for Bell County. They'll spot it back at the 39, a loss of 2, and the Tomcats have held Bell County to 3 and out. The Tomcats will take over as Cam Davis, the freshman, goes back in single safety. He'll standing about his own 35-yard line. And the punter for Bell County is one of the running backs in Woolham, so you got to really watch out. 4th down and 6 for Bell at their own 39-yard line. Woolham ready to take the snap, and Davis back in single safety. As Bell County going 3 and out. Good job for the Cats. All right, Woolham still awaiting the snap. A little bit slow getting there. He gets it off a line drive. It hits at the 50. 40, great roll inside the 35-30. It was a terrible kick, but he got a great roll down to the 27-yard line. What a terrible kick. That was awful. About 34-yard punt there by Woolham. He almost missed the football line drive. But the Tomcats, not too bad field position. The Cats will take over 1st and 10 as they'll start at their own, let's see where they'll spot it, 26-yard line. Strader, your quarterback. Jennings will be in the backfield along with Thomas and Nichols some tonight. The wideouts, Jordan, Brown, Adkins, Houston, and Freeze. And we got Houston and Jordan going to the right, to the near side, Brown and Adkins. Football in the middle of the field. Strader in the shotgun with Braxton Jennings. Bell County in a 4-man front. Strader going to give it to Jennings off the left side. He brusts a tackle at the 30, 35. Here he comes across the 40 up near the 41-yard line. And a Tomcat 1st down. Braxton Jennings running hard. That offensive line really opened up some holes. Take it from the 26-yard line up near the 41, a gain of 15. 1st and 10 for the Tomcats. Up there on that front line for the Tomcats, you've got Marucci and Alley and Cole Christian and Frame and Justice. Rogers will see action, as well as Hicks for the Tomcats and Colin Howard. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left in Adkins. Strader in the shotgun. 1st and 10, Ashland at their 41. Bell County still in a 4-man front. Strader, the sophomore, awaits the snap. Still waiting. Looks. He's got it. He's going to throw it out in the flat here to Houston. Houston's going to get a few yards up near the 42, 43-yard line. Not a lot of running there. Bell County did a good job reading the wide receiver screen, and Houston doesn't get much. They'll spot it at the 43 in a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Cats now at their own 43-yard line. Play just underway here at Bell County High School. No score in this region championship. Strader looks to the sideline. Got the play from the coaching staff on the far sideline. Ball at the near hash mark as Adkins will go up on top, the wide side. Jordan and Houston to the left. And Jennings in the backfield with Strader on 2nd and long at the 43. Bell County again with 4 in the box. They give it to Jennings off the right. He tries to bounce it outside, and he's not going to get a thing. They sling him down back in the backfield. A loss on the play maybe of a yard or 2. They'll spot it back at the 40, and that'll be a loss of 3. And now 3rd down for the Cats. Their first attempt at their 3rd down conversion. They have it at their own 40-yard line. 3rd down and 11 for Ashland at their own 40-yard line. Strader's got the play from the sideline and heads back out. To the near side, Jordan and Houston. Adkins and Brown go to the right. Strader's got Jennings in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Again, Bell County in a 4-man front. Here's Strader to throw. He's got time. Steps up in the pocket. Out in the flat. Got Jennings, 45. Not going to get the first down. He squibs up near the 50. Going to be about a yard short. Jennings coming out of the backfield. Slipped and fell. And this turf here, by the way, I've got to tell you, there are some wrinkles in it. They need to restretch it because there's a few places on this field where it does not. It is not smooth. There are humps in it. And a gain of 10, and it'll be 4th and 1. And Chad Tackett, will he gamble right here at the 50? It looks like he is. The Tomcats are going to gamble 4th and 1 at the 50. No score in this one. We're at 7:25 of the first quarter. Nate Freeze will check in for the Tomcats. He'll be the tight end. Nope, Ashland's going to have to burn a timeout. We got too many men on the field. Chad Tackett will call a quick timeout as we got 12 men on the field. That won't do it. It'll be 4th and 1 when play resumes. Tomcat football is brought to you in part by King's Daughters Medical Center. Excellent care for your family. The right place at the right time. Members Choice Credit Union, committed to our community. Premier physical and occupational therapy. We get results. And Sloan Realtor, Ashland Credit Union, earn money for the Ashland schools with the ACU Tomcat Visa credit card. Ashland Credit Union goes big for the Tomcats, as well as Dr. Matthew Lewis and Lewis Family Care for all your family's medical needs. We're here for you. And I know John Stewart and his lovely wife are back at home listening tonight. John's been battling I don't know how you say it. John told me last night at the ball game, sinusitis or something like that. Sinus infection. How about that? And John's listening back home. Sorry, John. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but that shouldn't surprise anybody. Hi, Kathy Goebel. Good to have you along. All right, 4th and 1 for the Cats at midfield. Nate Freeze is in at the tight end on the right. It'll be Adkins and Houston to the left as the Tomcats go with double tight end. Strader in the shotgun with Jennings back there with him. Austin Nichols is the blocking back. Here's a give to Jennings. First down and more inside the 45-40. Breaking tackles down to the 38-yard line goes Braxton Jennings. The Tomcats gamble on 4th down and make it easily as Jennings takes it from the 50 down to the 38 and a gain of 12. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ashland now at the Bell County 38-yard line as the Tomcats convert on a big 4th down driving here in the first with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Adkins and Brown go to the right to the near side. Jordan and Houston. Strader in the shotgun. He's got Jennings on his left. Marucci out of the football. Bell County in the 5-man front. There's Jennings. Big hole again. 35-30. Tripped up inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. I'll tell you what, this Tomcat offensive line is opening up some holes that this big old fat radio announcer could get through. That's a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Cats now as they approach the red zone at the Bell County 28-yard line. Freeze is a tight end on your right. Adkins goes to that same side, the short side. Jordan and Houston come to the left. Strader in the backfield with Jennings on his left. Marucci out over the football. Bell County sneaking 8 up into the box. Jennings makes his move, breaks the front tackle, got the first down inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. Great jig-jag and a zigzag for Braxton Jennings. He takes it from the 28 down to the 23 and a gain of 5 more. It's 1st and 10 Ashland as they approach the red zone at the Bell County 23. We're at 6:10 to go in the first quarter. There's no score, but the Cats are driving here in this region championship. So far, Bell County has done nothing to stop the Cats. Tay Thomas is in for Jennings. He'll get a breather. Wide to the left comes Adkins. To the right side, Houston and Jordan. Strader in the backfield with Tay Thomas. He'll give it to Tay off the left side. He'll bounce off one, breaks another tackle, and down to the 20-yard line goes the hard-running sophomore, Tay Thomas. He'll pick up about 3 on the play and call it 2nd down and 7 for the Cats now at the Bell County 20 as the Tomcats get into the red zone for the first time tonight. Cool evening here. It's not cool. It's cold. Football in the middle of the field. They break huddle. Jordan will go to the right side. We've got 3 wideouts to the left now. That is Brown and Adkins and Jordan. Tay Thomas in the backfield with Strader to throw. He's going to look out in the flat. Got his man. There's Houston inside the 15-10. Breaks a tackle down inside the 5 to the 4. Goes Brandon Houston. That kid is an athlete. He's a big-time player, I'm telling you. They'll spot him back upfield. Looks like he stepped out of bounds at about the, where are you going to put it there, Mr. Referee? 5-yard line. That's a gain of 15. Another Tomcat first down. 1st and goal for the Cats now at the Bell County 5. Football at the far hash mark as the Cats break huddle. Clock is rolling with 5:05 to go here in the first quarter. It'll be Adkins to the near side along with Houston. Nate Freeze in at a tight end, and in the backfield, Jennings with Strader in the shotgun and Nichols in the block. Give it to Braxton. He'll bump it outside. He won't get much. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Good job by Bell County's defense that time. As Braxton Jennings tried to bump it outside, nothing there for him. We'll call it 2nd and goal for the Cats now at the 5-yard line of Bell County. No score in this one. Ironton now leading Columbus Harvest Prep 14-0. And Ashland and Hazard are 0-0 midway through the first quarter. It's Adkins and Houston to the right. Nate Freeze is not the tight end. We got 2 tackles as tight end, and Jennings in the backfield with Strader. Strader on 2nd and goal. Jennings straight up the gut, pounds inside the 2 to the 1. Is he there? Official says he did not get there. He's at the 1-yard line on a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Cats now at the Bell County half-foot mark. That ball's resting right on the goal line. 3rd and goal for the Cats now inside the 1-yard line. Clock's still running inside 4 minutes to go in the quarter, and Ashland hopefully can get some points on the board. They're just blowing Bell County off the football right now. Strader will send Houston and Jordan to the right side. Nate Freeze is tight left. Strader will go up under center, split backfield with Nichols and Jennings. Strader quarterback sneak strikes ahead, and he is official, still no sign. Looks like he's there, if you ask me, and if his Tomcats say he's there, and it's a touchdown. Jason Strader goes in from 1 yard out, and the Tomcats are on the board. With 3:29 to go here in the first quarter, the Tomcats on their first series take it right down the field and capitalize. As Strader goes in for the Tomcats as he gets his 5th touchdown of the year. A 1-yard run, and the Cats lead at 6-0. And in to try the extra point will be Church, the sophomore. Houston will hold, and Gardner will snap it for the Cats. Church this year in the extra point department, 13 of 18 after Jake Sexton, of course, got hurt. Gardner and Houston awaits the snap. It's a good one, and Church will split the uprights. With 3:29 to go here in the first, it's Ashland 7 and Bell County 0. Back in a moment here on B97.
With Black Friday savings at the Home Depot, you'll find top brand kitchen appliances with innovative features that can do more, so your holidays can be more. Ovens with built-in air fryers for baking the perfect cookies. Dishwashers with smart tech to clean everything from bakeware to festive mugs. And high-capacity refrigerators to keep leftovers fresh. Shop Black Friday savings and get up to 30% off, plus instantly save up to $750 on select GE kitchen packages at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Offer valid November 2nd through November 30th. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Dancing crew, trip for 2, nailed the final interview. Game with Doug, brand new mug. Come here, kid, give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. Boosters designed for COVID-19 variants are now available. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster appointment as soon as you're eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more front row seats. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Call 833-7ROCKET today or visit inflationbuster.com to start saving.
For fees covered, rate like date requirements and other terms and conditions, visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7ROCKET. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Houston, another squib kick that Neal will fall on. And Bell County get pretty good field position. They'll start at about their own 35-yard line where they started last time. They went 3 and out. Tomcats drive 74 yards in 12 plays. Strader with a touchdown. Church with the extra point. Cats lead it 7-0. Tomcats in that 3-man front as Burnett will bring them to the line. They come out in the wishbone again. Raby the fullback, and Willem and Thomas are the halfbacks in the wishbone. Double tight ends. Here's the give. Right side to Thomas. Thomas barrels his way forward. Up near the 38-39-yard line comes Thomas, the leading rusher in the state of Kentucky. He'll pick up about 4 up to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Bell County at their own 39-yard line, trailing here early, 7-0. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Football in the middle of the field. Again, the wishbone. Raby the fullback. Willem and Thomas in the halfbacks in the wishbone. Burnett goes up under center. Last man through. We got a flag on the play. That'll cost Bell County. They moved too quickly, I think. I'm not real sure. Official flag came from the far side, and it will go against Ashland for offsides. There you go. So I was wrong. Offsides against the Tomcats. Instead of 2nd and 6, it's now 2nd and 1 as they move the football up to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 1 for Bell County at their own 44 via the offsides penalty against Ashland. Must have lined up in the neutral zone. Didn't see anybody jump. Again, the wishbone. Burnett goes up under center. Raby, Thomas, and Willem in the backfield. Ashland in a 5-man front. They're cheating 8 in the box. They give it to Willem, and he got murdered at the line of scrimmage. There's Sawyer Edens again. He hit him in the backfield and slammed him down. Oh, my. That's your big hit of the game from Bowman's Auto and Collision Center. Your big hit of the game from Sawyer Edens. Bowman's Auto and Collision Center for your complete auto collision repair service. Professional auto repair. They're going to give him a nice spot and put it right back at the 44, but he got slammed. I mean, a hit from Sawyer Edens. 3rd and 1 for Bell. Another 3rd down conversion try. Wishbone attack. Here is a give to Raby, the fullback. He jumps for the first down. I'm not sure he got there. He tried to hurdle a man to get the first down. There was Edens and Ingram to get him right at the 45, and that'll be enough for the first down. So Raby will pick up the 1 to pick up Bell County's first down of the night. 1st and 10 for Bell County. Gave him an awful good front foot spot at the 46-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ashland leading it 7-0. Burnett comes to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Dudley Hilton and heads back out. Ashland in a 3-man front. They'll cheat probably 6 or 7 up in the box. Wide to the near side for the first time tonight comes Pace, and wide to the left side goes Saylor. They're in the shotgun now with Burnett in the shotgun formation. Thomas fumbles a snap. That football's loose. The Tomcats have it at the 40, and there's Himes off the bottom of the stack. Yes, sir. Thomas fumbles a snap, and Himes is off the bottom of the stack, and the Cats have a big break. Now, can they capitalize? Bell County had that same problem. Belfry had that same problem last week. They turned it over 6 times in that Ashland win, and the Cats are in business. A short field, 1st and 10 for Ashland at the Bell County 40-yard line with 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Houston goes right side with Jordan. Adkins comes to the left, the wide side. Strader in the shotgun with Braxton Jennings on his right. Marucci out over the football. Here's a give to Jennings. Straight up the gut again. There he's got 5. He's got 10 and another. Tomcat first down near the 30-yard line goes Braxton. Tomcats are not doing anything special. They're running right up the gut between the tackles. They're going to give him 9. Say his knee was down, and it'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Cats at the Bell County 31-yard line. Ashland already leading 7-0, and we're nearing a minute to go in the quarter and driving again. Houston and Jordan go to the right, Adkins to the left. Strader's got Jennings in the backfield on his right. Tight end is Nate Freeze on the left. Strader to Jennings between the tackles. First down, inside the 30 to the 28-yard line goes Braxton on a gain of 3. Another Tomcat first down. That's their 5th of the night. 1st and 10 for the Cats now at the 28-yard line of Bell County. 55 seconds to go in the period. Clock continues to roll with Ashland driving again, already leading 7-0. Strader comes from the sideline and back into the huddle and ready to call the play. Asher Atkins will come to the near side. Houston and Jordan go right. It's Jennings on Strader's left in the shotgun formation. Nate Freeze tied in on the left. 1st and 10 at the 28 of Bell County. Bell sneaking 6 up in the box. Here is Strader looking to throw. He's looking across the middle. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's at the 25-20. Still on his feet and down to about the 18-yard line goes the big, hard-charging fullback. He's a quarterback, but he runs like a fullback. He's a monster. He'll take it from the 28 down to the 18 and another Tomcat first down. As Ashland gets into the red zone for the second time tonight, clock is stopped with 19 seconds on a gain of 11. 1st and 10 for the Cats now at the 18-yard line of Bell County. And time is called momentarily, and I don't know what for. They have stopped the clock at 19 seconds, and I don't know why. Now they wind it up, and Ashland will stay in the huddle. That'll do it. At the end of one period of play in this region championship, it's Ashland 7, Bell County 0. We'll be back in a moment here on B97.
At the Home Depot, we have Black Friday savings all through November. And with that comes a joyful holiday bustle that we just love to hear. Although we also love the sound that comes after the holidays, when people put their new tools to use. In fact, we love it so much. When you buy select Milwaukee M18 kits, you'll get an extra tool for free. So after you're done filling the air with holiday magic, you can fill it with the sounds of doing. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
1, and the Cats are in the red zone. They have it 1st and 10 at the Bell County 18-yard line after the fumble by Thomas. Bell County sends out their defense. Their defense has been a little porous this year. They're giving up 21 points a game, nearly 270 yards in total offense. And you got to go back to their schedule. The two teams they lost to were both very physical football teams, much like the Cats, in Knox Central and Pulaski County. All right, the Cats return back out on the field. 1st and 10 for Ashland at the 18 of Bell County. Come out and make the huddle as we start the second 12 with the Tomcats driving, trying to get a 2-touchdown lead here. Wide left goes Houston. 3 wide outs to the right. Brown, Jordan, and Adkins. Braxton Jennings in the running back slot on Strader's right in the shotgun formation. Bell County in a 3-man front. Jennings, big hole, 15. Down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line goes Braxton Jennings. He runs so hard. He has come a million miles, as has this whole football team, but he is really running with a lot of authority in a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Cats at the 13-yard line of Bell. With the second quarter just underway. Wide left goes Houston. Again, 3 wide outs right. Adkins, Brown, and Jordan. And they're playing man-to-man defense. Jennings in the backfield with Strader. Strader gives to Jennings again. He didn't get much, maybe a yard to the 12. Not much there for Jennings trying to go off the left side. We'll bring up 3rd down for the Cats. They're 0-1 in 3rd down conversions tonight, but 1-1 in 4th down. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Cats at the 12-yard line of Bell County. 11 minutes to go in the first half, and Ashland leading 7-0 and driving. I think Chad Tackle will go for it if we don't get it here. Houston to the left. Again, 3 wideouts right. Adkins, Jordan, and Brown. That's a wide side of the field. Tay Thomas is back in the lineup, a running back for Jennings. And Strader is in the shotgun, looks to throw. He's got Houston inside the 10 to about the 6, and the Tomcat first down. Great pass by Strader. Put it right at the knees, and Brandon Houston, the athlete that he is, takes it from the 12 down to the, about the 7-yard line, a gain of 5, and a Tomcat first down. That's their 7th. As Strader now 4 for 4 through the air for 32 yards. 1st and goal for the Cats at the 7. Houston wide left, along with Jordan to the near side, Adkins and Brown. Strader in the shotgun with Tay Thomas back there with him. Strader takes the snap, gives to Tay off the right, hurdles a man to the 5, to the 4, 3, 2, 1. He's in for the touchdown, Tomcats. Tay Thomas hurdles a man at about the 4, lunges for the end zone, and the Cats lead it 13-0. Tay Thomas from 7 yards out, and with 10:23 left to go here in the second quarter, the Tomcats are ahead by a couple of touchdowns now as Tay Thomas gets his 5th touchdown of the year. This one a 7-yard run. And Church will try the extra point. Houston will hold, and Gardner will snap it. There's a Cats going left to right on your dial. Gardner snaps it. A good one. Houston places it, and Church did it just inside the upright. It got there. 10:23 left to go in the first half. It's Ashland 14. Bell County 0 here on B97.
With Black Friday savings at the Home Depot, you can get top brand laundry sets with the latest tech to tackle any mess you might face this holiday, like automatic fabric and load size detection for spills of any size, from cookies and milk on your favorite holiday sweater to the toddler of the house discovering just how fun cranberry sauce can be. Make more magic this holiday season. Let your new appliances handle the mess. Shop Black Friday savings and get up to 30% off, plus instantly save up to $750 on select LG laundry sets at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Offer valid November 2nd through 30th. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Ensuing kickoff, again, a bouncer down the middle of the field, but we got a flag here on the near sideline, and that one is going to be against, I don't know. The flag was thrown before Houston. He kicked it, but it won't count, and that flag is going to go against whom and for what? Offsides against Bell County is the call. First penalty of the night against Bell County. Ashland leads at 14-0 after the 40-yard drive in 7 plays. Thomas goes in from 7 yards out. Set up by the Thomas fumble by Bell County. Church makes it 14-0. Cats lead it in this region championship. Tomcat defense has been outstanding so far, as has the offense. They're hitting on all cylinders, as it might be early, but they were doing it last week as well. Houston approaches. Another squib kick, bouncing around. Bell County's going to pick it up at the 30, bring it up to the 35, up near the 37-38, where they'll finally whistle it dead, and the man who caught it was a lineman or a linebacker. That is Joshua Owens. So Bell County will start. They've had pretty good field position. They'll start 1st and 10, and they'll have it up near their 33-34-yard line, but now trailing 14-0. They'll put it at the 36. If the official can handle the football. I know it's cold out there, and he's having trouble handling the football. Corbin leads Johnson Central 7-0 in that region championship. Bardstown leading Union County 13-6. Get you another score or two here in a moment. All right, in the shotgun formation again is Thomas. They've gone to the Wildcat. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left. They go to the option, and Thomas going to keep it. Slides up near the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. Ingram and Christian there for the Tomcats. Not a lot of running room there for Thomas as he picks up about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Other semifinals, Paducah Tillman leading Christian Academy 7-3. 2nd and 7 for Bell County at their own 41, trailing 14-0 with 9:40 left to go here in the first half. Cold night here at Log Mountain in Pineville. Wideouts to the left go Hampton and Pace. And to the near side, the quarterback, Burnett. Thomas takes the snap. He's going to give it to Woolham straight up the gut. He got a few yards up near the 43, 44-yard line, goes Woolham. So they put Thomas at shotgun formation, basically snapping it to the running back. And he'll pick up a couple more up near the 44, and it'll be 3rd down and about 4 on a gain of 3. 3rd and 4 for Bell. They're 0 of 2 in 3rd down conversions tonight. They have a 3rd and 4 at their own 44. Pace comes to the near side with Burnett. Again, Thomas is in the shotgun formation with Woolham on his left. Another wide out to the far side. Here is Thomas going to keep it. Turn back upfield. He ain't going to get there. They nail him. And for the Tomcats, it looked like Jared Brown got in on the tackle. got it to the 45, maybe the 46-yard line, and bring up fourth down about 2 as he picks up 2. Well, Dudley Hilton Gamble here, trailing 14-0 with 8:40 to go in the first half. Willem is your punter, and he's still in the game. And here comes Burnett, the quarterback, back out, so it looks like Dudley Hilton's going to gamble 4th and 2 for Bell County at their own 46. They got to go to the other side of the 48. Tomcats put another lineman on the offensive front. They're going with a 5-man front now. It's the wishbone attack. Burnett up under center. He'll give it. No, he's going to look to throw down the middle of the field. That ball's up for grabs and knocked away by Webb, and here come the flags. Cam Davis was the man back there defending. He went up to knock it away and apparently got into the receiver. And that will be pass interference against the Tomcats and give Bell County an automatic first down and keep their drive alive. That'll take it from the 40, about the 46, down to near the Tomcat 40 on the pass interference call. That's probably a good call. Cam Davis, had he turned around and looked instead of just throwing his arm up in the air, he might have had a shot. Bell County has it 1st and 10 at the Ashland 39, their deepest penetration. Wishbone attack. Burnett goes up under center, gives last man through Willem. He got a couple of yards. Not much there. And again, it's Isaiah Ingram for the Cats to make the call. Tomcat linebackers are just outstanding. Ingram and Edens and Thomas and Jennings. My God, they're playing. Gain of 3, we'll call it. 2nd and 7 for Bell County, just outside their 35. Double tight ends. Again, the wishbone attack. Burnett goes up under center. Raby, the fullback. Thomas and Willem, the halfbacks. Here's Thomas off the right side, and there's nothing there for him. Lunges forward to the back to the line of scrimmage. May got a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down for Bell County. They're 1 of 3 in 3rd down conversions. Their only conversion was a penalty against Ashland. It'll be 3rd down as he gained 1. Down to the 34. They got to go to the 29. So it's 3rd and 5 for the Bobcats. They're probably in 4-down territory, though, with 7 minutes to go in the half. Ashland leading 14-0. Wide to the near side now comes Willem. Wishbone is broken. They're in the I formation. Thomas dots the I. He'll get the call off the left side. First down as he trips inside the 30 to about the 25. Nice run by Thomas. He's got great speed. He was quick to hit that hole and picks up the Bell County first down to the Tomcat 23-yard line. Nice run by Thomas. 1st and 10 for Bell County now at the Ashland 23 as the Bobcats approaching the red zone for the first time tonight. Football at the near hash mark. It'll be Burnett, the quarterback. He'll send Willem wide left. The backs are split in the backfield as Willem goes up under center in Raby and Thomas. Here's Thomas, fumbles the football. I'm sorry, that's Burnett, the quarterback, who fumbled it. He picks it out of the air and falls forward for about a yard. Himes is right there to get him. That ball snapped straight up in the air, give him 1. 2nd and 9 for Bell County at the Ashland 22. 6:15 to go in the half, and Ashland leading it 14-0. Nearly another turnover by Bell County. Burnett brings them a line of scrimmage, Raby the fullback. Willem and Thomas, the halfbacks in the wishbone, double tight ends. Willem, Burnett, and Burnett to throw. He's looking out in the flat to Thomas. Thomas throws it up for grabs. That ball's way overthrown and out of bounds on the far sideline. Good pursuit by Jared Brown over there as Burnett throws his first incompletion of the night, brings up 3rd down. Bell 2 of 4 in 3rd down conversions tonight. They have a 3rd and 9 at the Ashland 22, but they are in 4-down territory. Their kicker this year is Pace, who has not kicked the field goal. And trailing 14-0, you would think they got 2 downs to pick it up. They got to go to about the 13. Football at the near hash mark. Willem comes wide left. Burnett will go up under center. Backs are in the eye, and Raby and Thomas. Burnett awaits the snap. Thomas off that left side again. He's got a little bit of room inside the 20 down near the 18. And that'll bring up 4th down. Thomas keeps those legs going. He runs hard. No wonder he's got 2,100 yards this year. They'll spot it at the 18, where it'll be 4th down and about 5. No gain on that play. Bell County, first attempt at a fourth down conversion tonight. They have a 4th down and 5 at the Ashland 18. They put Pace back in the game and a wide out. He'll go wide to the right side along with Hampton. And Burnett will go to the shotgun formation. Nope, he'll go wide to the near side, and they'll direct snap it to the running back, Thomas. On 4th and 5 at the 18. Thomas rolls to his right, looking to throw into the end zone. He's got a man open. Touchdown to Pace. He was wide open in the end zone. Thomas throws to Pace, and Bell County is on the scoreboard. Nice pass from Thomas to Pace. It covers 18 yards, and the Bobcats have cut the lead to 8 at 14-6. It comes with 5:01 to go here in the second quarter. So Bell County gets back in the football game on the touchdown pass of 18 yards from Thomas to Pace. And then to try the extra point. Nope, they're going to go for 2. Our Bell County. Wide to the near side comes Pace. Backs are in the power I formation now. As Burnett goes up under center, and we got a flag before we get underway. Nope, we got a timeout, Bell County. Okay, Bell County will burn a timeout here. They'll call a quick timeout. And Ashland with 5:01 to go here in the first quarter leads it 14-6 as Bell County will go for 2. Tomcat football brought to you in part by Ann Sloan, realtor at Paramount Properties. The Ashland Credit Union earn money for the Ashland schools with the ACU Tomcat Visa credit card. Ashland Credit Union goes big for the Tomcats. Premier Physical and Occupational Therapy, we get results. Dr. Matthew Lewis and Lewis Family Care for all your family's medical needs. We're here for you. Members Choice Credit Union, committed to our community, and King's Daughters Medical Center. Excellent care for your family, the right place at the right time. Greenup now leads Mason County in the second quarter, 7-0. 9 minutes to go in the half there. Raceland now leading Hazard 3-0 in the second. All right, Bell County going for 2 here as they just scored on the touchdown pass from Thomas to Pace. Basically a halfback pass. Pace is your wideout, but Thomas normally a running back, and they put Burnett at a wideout and snapped the ball directly to Thomas, who threw a little lob into the end zone, beat the defender, and got the 6. So Bell County will go for 2 here as the football rests at the 3-yard line, trying to cut the margin to 6 points with just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Burnett brings him to the line. He's got Pace wide out left. Again, the power I formation. Thomas is spot wing right. Deep back and dotting the I is Willem. They'll give it to Raby, and he'll go in for the 2-point conversion. He goes in for 2. Raby goes in for 2, but Ashland still leads it. It's Ashland 14, Bell County 8. We'll be back in a moment here on B97.
Free Kids Workshops are back in stores at the Home Depot. On the first Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., bring your little ones to a local Home Depot for a hands-on learning experience that kids love. Find more kid-friendly projects and kids workshop kits at homedepot.com/kids. For 25 years, the Home Depot has been building confident, future doers with its free kids workshops. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. While supplies last, U.S. only.
Dancing crew, trip for 2, nail the final interview. Game with Doug, brand new mug. Come here, kid, give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. Boosters designed for COVID-19 variants are now available. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster appointment as soon as you're eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
The 18-yard touchdown pass from Thomas to Pace. Raby with a 2-point conversion. It's now 14-8 Tomcats. Thomas approaches high, and we got another flag on the play before we got the kick up. And what's this one on? Offsides against Ashland. Okie dokie. So now Thomas will kick off from the 45 rather than the 40. 14-8, Ashland leads it in this region championship. Thomas will line it up right at the 45-yard line. Jennings will be single safety as he's standing at about his own 20. Thomas doesn't kick it very far. Ashland's got their hands team on that front line, and their next 5 are about 8-10 yards behind them. So they're not expecting much of a kick here out of Thomas. And now Thomas is not going to kick it, and they're going to let Raby kick it. Okie dokie. So Raby will tee it up. It'll be a squirter down the middle of the field, picked up by Nichols at the 35, 40, 45, 50, still on his feet and down to the Bell County 47-yard line. Great return by Nichols. He caught that one in stride, and off he went. And Austin Nichols gives the Tomcats a short field, as Ashland will start 1st and 10 on the Bell County side of the 50 at about the 47. Hello, Sue Smith. Good to hear from you tonight. 1st and 10 for the Cats now at the Bell County 47-yard line. Ashland leading it 14-8. Strader, your quarterback. Tomcats have had 2 series and marched them both in for touchdowns. Wide left goes Adkins and Brown. Houston and Terrell Jordan come to the right. Strader's in the shotgun. Braxton Jennings is back there with him, flanked on his left. Marucci out over the football. Jordan's going to go in motion. They're going to give it to Terrell on the power sweep. He's going to get the corner turned over there. There's a flag. He got it turned, picked up 4, maybe 5, but we got a block in the back over there against Ashland, and it was pretty plain as day. Jordan picked up about 4 or 5, but it'll be a clipping call, the old clipping call, block in the back. Holding is what they're going to call it this time, and that's Ashland's 4th penalty of the night. And the point of infraction was about midfield, so that will take it back to the Tomcat side of the 50, where it'll be 1st down and extra long. 4:45 left to go here in the first half. Ashland leading it 14-8. And where are you going to mark it off from? The 49. That'll take it back to the 41, where it'll be 1st down and about 22. They got to go to about the 36-yard line of Bell County. Houston comes to the near side with Brown. It'll be Jordan and Atkins to the left. Football to far hash mark. Strader in the shotgun. Jennings on his left. 1st and 22. Playing behind the chain. Strader to throw. Got Houston. 40. 45. Up near the midfield stripe, but I believe he went out of bounds. Back downfield. A little short gainer there from Strader to Houston. And, boy, they didn't give us much at all. They'll continue to move the clock with 4.5 minutes to go. And that's a gain of only about 4. They say he went out of bounds at the 45. So it'll be 2nd down for the Cats at about 17, maybe 18 at their own 45-yard line. Again, Houston left along with Jennings now. An empty backfield. We got 3 wideouts to the right, and Brown, Jordan, and Adkins. Strader in the shotgun in the empty backfield on 2nd and long. Strader to throw. Got all day. He's going downtown for Houston. He goes up to get it, and they knock it away from him. Incomplete at the 15. That's a good job defensively back there by Pace of Bell County. First incompletion of the night for Strader. He's now 5 of 6 for 36 yards and brings up 3rd down for the Cats. They're 1 of 2 in 3rd down conversions tonight. And we have an injured Bell County player out on the field, a little slow getting up. Trainer goes out to get him, and he'll have to come out. It'll be 3rd down about 17, maybe 18 for the Cats at their own 45-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Ashland leading at 14-8 in this region championship. Strader goes over the far sideline to get the play call and heads back out on 3rd down and extra long. The Cats playing behind the chains. All right, Strader breaks huddle. He'll send Brown and Jordan and Brown to their Atkins, Jordan and Brown to the right. Again, Jennings and Houston to the left, an empty backfield for Strader in the shotgun. Bell County with 4, and they're dropping 7. Strader obviously to throw, looking across the middle. Now he's going to tuck it. Now he's going to throw it wide open near side and drop the ball with Brown. He had it in his hands and dropped it at the Bell County 35. Would have been just enough for the first down. Went right through his hands. And so the Tomcats are stopped for the first time tonight, and they'll be forced to punt it away. Houston will be your punter. And 4th and 18 for the Cats at their 45. They'll give it back to Bell County with 3:57 to go. And Bell has a couple of timeouts, so there's plenty of time for the Bobcats to score. As Houston will boot it away in single safety, it looks like Woolham back there standing at about his 18. 4th and long for the Cats. Good snap. Houston's going to get it off. Low line drive. It'll hit the 30, 25, 20. It's fumbled by Woolham at the 10. Football's loose at the 5. He picks it up and goes down to about the 3. Great job for the Tomcats down there covering K. Thomas. He got him. And Woolham has to eat it back at the 3-yard line. Great kick by Houston. A little line drive, kicked it away from him. He fumbled it, picked it up at the 5, and goes down at the 3. So a lot of real estate for Bell County. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line. First and 10 for Bell at their own 3. They trail it by 6, 14-8. Ashland now leading Hazard 10-0. Pikeville pounding Paintsville 21-0. Again, it's Thomas, the halfback, who will take the snap in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Give it to Woolham straight up the gut. No, that's Thomas who's going to carry. He kept it right out of the gut and crosses the 5 up near the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. Comes Thomas with the clock rolling at 3:30 to go. Pick up of about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Bell County at their own 8-yard line. They trail it 14-8 here in the first half of this region championship. Burnett goes to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Dudley Hilton and heads back out to the huddle. Seen a lot of different formations out of Bell County tonight. Wide right, 2 wideouts to the right in Hampton and Pace, and Burnett will come to the left, the quarterback. Again, it's Thomas, the halfback, who will take the snap in the shotgun. Woolham on his left. Thomas going to keep it right up the gut. He comes up near the 9, 10, maybe 11-yard line. Going to be short of the first down. We'll bring up 3rd down for Bell County. They're 2 of 5 in 3rd down conversions tonight. And 3rd down about 2. Deep in their own territory, in the shadow of their goalpost, they have it at their own 11. 2.5 minutes to go here in the half. Big down for the Cats. Can they meet the challenge right here and get the football back? They got a couple of timeouts left on their own. Be nice to get it back in a short field maybe. Here goes Hampton to the right side. Pace and Burnett come to the left. Again, it's Thomas in the shotgun. The halfback now playing quarterback. Quick pitch to Woolham. Woolham's got the first down and more. 15 up across the 20 to the 23-yard line comes Woolham. Nice quick pitch to Woolham, who picks up the first down for Bell County. That's their 5th of the night. He'll take it from the 11. They'll spot the football at the 24 and a gain of 13. 1st and 10 for Bell County. They've got a little more room to work with up at their 24. The clock stopped at 2:13 to go in the half. Ashland holding on to a 14-8 lead right now. Burnett's got the play, heads back out to the huddle. Wide right goes Hampton to the near side. Burnett and Pace. Again, Thomas, the halfback, will take the snap, and Woolham will be lined up in the pistol. He'll line up behind him. Now he'll move to his right. Thomas will keep it straight up the middle. He goes across the 25. They'll nail him up near the 26, 27-yard line. As the clock continues to roll with 2 minutes to go. He'll take it from the 24, and they'll spot it up at the 28 and a gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Bell County now at their own 28-yard line. Again, Burnett goes to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Hilton with the clock running in a minute 45. Bell with a couple of timeouts remaining. Football in the middle of the field. Again, it's Burnett and Pace to the left, and Hampton goes to the right. Again, Thomas will take the snap, and Woolham will be on his right in the shotgun formation. 2nd and long. It's Thomas straight up the gut, and they nail him in the backfield. Guess who? It's Edens again, along with Billups. And Thomas got nothing. He may have lost a yard. It'll be 3rd down for Bell County. They're 4 of 6, though, in 3rd down conversions tonight. And 3rd down and 6 for Bell County at their own 28 with the clock moving in a minute 10. Burnett again comes to the sideline to get the play call from the coaching staff and heads back out. Bell County not really worried about the time, clicking down inside a minute. 3rd and 6 for Bell County at their 28. Again, Burnett to the near side. Pace goes to that's Hampton to the right. And Thomas is in the backfield. He'll take the snap in the shotgun. Woolham will now go wing right. And Raby's in the backfield, and Thomas is going to throw. Looking upfield, that ball's up for grabs and nearly picked off and caught, believe it or not. Edens, no, he dropped the football. Brandon Eden went up to knock it away, and he did, and it looked like the receiver, Pace, may have come down with it, but he did not. It's incomplete. So Bell County will be forced to punt the football away. It'll be 4th and 6 for Bell. They're 28 with 37 seconds to go. Clock is stopped. And Woolham will kick it away. He kicked it to only 34 yards the first time. Cam Davis back in single. Nope, Tomcats not going to send anybody back. They expect Bell County to go for it right here. And with 37 seconds to go, looks like they are. 4th down and 6 for Bell at their own 28-yard line, trailing by 6, and they're going to go for it. Thomas will be the wide out to the near side. Burnett will be in the shotgun formation. He's got 3 wide outs to the right. Burnett's going to quick kick it. There it is. It'll hit at the 45 of Ashland, inside the 40, still bouncing around the 35, 34, 33-yard line, and that's where Ashland will take over. 40-yard boot there by Burnett, the quarterback, on the quick kick. And Ashland will take over. They got 2 timeouts left in 28 seconds. 1st and 10 Ashland. They start at their 33, leading it 14-8. Well, are we content to go to the dressing room with a 6-point lead, or we're going to try and go for the long one here, Coach Tackett? We'll just see, right? Pikeville now pounding Paintsville 21-7. Paducah Tillman leading Christian Academy of Louisville 10-9. Strader in the shotgun, 2 wide outs to each side. Braxton Jennings in the backfield. Strader's going to give it to Braxton. He'll go straight up the gut. Maybe got a yard up near the 34. And the Tomcats content to go to the dressing room. They won't call timeout, and the clock will, I presume, run out. Tomcats not coming out of the huddle. Nope, they won't. Ashland will get the second half kickoff. We're at halftime of the region championship. Ashland 14 and Bell County 8. We'll be back in a moment here on B97.
Free Kids Workshops are back in stores at the Home Depot. On the first Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., bring your little ones to a local Home Depot for a hands-on learning experience that kids love. Find more kid-friendly projects and kids workshop kits at homedepot.com/kids. For 25 years, the Home Depot has been building confident, future doers with its free kids workshops. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. While supplies last, U.S. only.
All the good stuff. Yeah. Rufio keeps you on top of pop culture.
iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball 2022 will not only be live at Madison Square Garden in New York City, but on 75 IMAX live theaters nationwide. The holiday concert tradition will be held December 9th. The show will feature Dua Lipa, Lizzo, Charlie Puth, the Backstreet Boys, Demi Lovato, Dove Cameron, and the Kid Laroi, among others. The event will also video stream live on the CW app and CWTV.com. In addition, the CW network will air the event as a nationwide television special on Saturday, December 17th. Tickets for the IMAX Live experience are on sale now.
All right. And that's what's poppin'.
I'm Rufio on iHeartRadio.
4555 13th Street, Ashland, Kentucky.
Looking to buy a new RV? Nobody makes a better deal for you than RV Discount Center in Ashland because it's year-end clearance time. The 23s are here, so that means the 22s have got to go. Save big with the largest discounts of the season. Savings up to 25% off MSRP, and be sure to ask about our manufacturer's rebates, too. So come on in and see what we can do. We'll be danged if we can't make a better deal for you. RV Discount Center, 7405 U.S. Route 60 in Ashland, Kentucky, where it's year-end clearance time.
It's the Tomcats halftime show on B97.
Ashland leads at 14-8 here at halftime in this region championship here at Log Mountain in Pineville at Bell County High School. Tomcats got their first 2 scorers on their first 2 series. Strader drives 74 yards in 12 plays. He goes in for the touchdown from 1 yard out. Church with the extra point, and with 3:29 to go in the first quarter, Ashland led it 7-0. Cats come right back on their second series as they drive 40 yards in 7 plays after a fumble by Bell County. Thomas goes in from 7 yards out. Kay gets the score. Church gets the extra point, 14-0 Ashland. Bell County comes back, though, as they drive it 66 yards in 10 plays. An 18-yard pass from Thomas to Pace. They went for 2 and got it. Raby goes in from the 3-yard line, and with 5:01 to go in the half, Ashland led it 14-8, and that's where we stand here at halftime. Ashland leads at 14-8 over Bell County in this region championship. We'll come back and look at scoring or first half stats and some other scores that are of interest to us. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay with us here on B97.
I wanted to know why some